So Ben and Dan, our lawman and bandido, sealed all the cracks, made a little bit of money, got a little bit of experience, and they are heading back to town, do some rest and recuperation and refitting. They each took a couple of corruption, and now we need to decide what size town they're going to. So it is a small town, which happens to be the one right here on top. So only 4 places at the small town when they get there, and because it's a small town, they get a travel hazard on a 1, 2, or 3. So the lawman does get a travel hazard. The bandido also gets a travel hazard. So the red is the 1 and the white are the 10s. So a 22 for the lawman's travel hazard. Blighted desert. The desert is dry and unforgiving. As you come across the first watering hole for miles, the area around it is littered with the bones of the dead. Not a good sign. Each hero loses 1 grit. If you do not have a grit to lose, instead take D3 wounds, ignoring defense, that carry over into the next adventure. Well, that's the end of their grit. And now the bandido. Red is the 10s. A 43. Flash flood. As you travel through the canyons, the skies open up with rain, causing a flash flood directly in your path. Each hero must make a luck 4 test to avoid being swept away by the rushing waters. If failed, on a d6, roll a d6 for each token in your side bag, and on a 1, 2, or 3 they are lost. Well, the lawman has a luck of 3. So is the lawman swept away? Uh-oh. The lawman is swept away. And the bandido only has a luck of 2. But he is not. So the lawman has a whiskey that he keeps. He's got another whiskey that he keeps. He's got a hatchet, which he keeps. He's got another hatchet that he loses. A bandage that he loses, and then his last bandage he also loses. Well, I guess they do need to refit, huh? It's a nice thing to have extra side bag capacity. So they make it to town after not a very good trip. They do have some friends in town. The marshal and the saloon girl are passing through, and some new gunslinger and kid, they don't know anything about them, are hanging about at the hotel. But the first thing they have to do is look at their daily event. Town daily event. As the sun burns overhead, an outlaw is marched out to the wooden gallows in front of the courthouse. With the pull of a lever and the snap of a rope, 1 more soul goes to meet its maker as the crowd looks on. All heroes in town recover 1 grit. Okay, well, they get their grit back. The other thing I didn't do was roll for what kind of town and what's in town. I don't know what I was thinking. So the kind of town that we are in is an 8. Just a standard frontier town. So what do we have available in our town? There is an Indian trading post, a general store. So far we're looking pretty good. A church, and a blacksmith. So they should be able to at least get some replacements for things they lost. Now they each pay $10. So the lawman is going to go to the general store and stock up on some of the stuff he lost in the flood. And the bandido doesn't need to buy anything. He's at his max number of tokens. And there's no place for him to actually have any fun. Yep, nothing for him to do, so actually he didn't even need to stay here. Well, yeah, he's just going to hang out at the hotel. Or actually, he'll just leave. The lawman, on the other hand, has to do his daily event. A 3, that is going to be bad. Robbery. While you are browsing the selection, masked gunmen barge into the shop. Every hero in the general store must either hand over D6 times $10 or try to react quickly to get the upper hand. Make an agility 5+ test. If passed, you run them off and the shop owner rewards you with $100. If failed, you are shot and the bandits escape, and roll on the injury chart. So, agility. What is his agility? His agility is 2. He's just going to hand over some cash. He'll hunt him down later. He hands over 10 in cash. So in the general store, all he's going to do is he is going to buy 2 bandages for 100. He's going to buy another bandage, so he has 3 bandages. And I think that's what he's going to stick with that. So he spent 150, 60, 70, 170 this trip. Neither of them have nearly enough to actually level up, but I do need to roll for the Frontier Town event, and of course we get 1. So let's roll on that, see what terrible things happen. Town event chart, there we go. 5. The fever. A terrible plague spreads through the camp, causing void, boils, and death. Each hero makes a spirit 6+ test. If successful, gain 10 experience. If failed, take D6 plus 3 wounds. Alright, and he has a spirit of a whopping 1. So, he fails. He takes 4 wounds. So he gets to go into this adventure with wounds just like last time. The only other thing that I think they could have done, or he could still do if he stays another day, is there anywhere they can sell Darkstone? Does not look like it. So they are stuck with all that Darkstone. They can't get rid of it. So after taking some time to rest, recuperate, resupply, they're going to head out of town when they hear some horrible news. A wave of creatures is headed this way, intent on bursting out of the mine and wreaking havoc across the countryside. Only one thing stands in their way, a lone rickety bridge, the only way across the dark chasm near the mine's entrance. This is where you must make your stand, or die trying. Here they come. So let me set up this. This is a fixed map layout mission. I'm going to get this map set up and I will be right back. So this mission, Defend the Bridge, has several special rules. It's a fixed map tile and the exit of the mine is here, and monsters will be entering from here, 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 and here on a roll of a 1, 2, or 3 each turn, as well as from climbing up through the chasm. The lantern is fixed here, so these tiles are all okay. Once you get here, you're out of the lamplight. Because there are only 2 heroes, you don't automatically start with monsters coming in. You roll for them the first turn like any other turn. After the first turn, once the adventure begins, then you start rolling here. So the enemies are trying to escape, so they don't always attack So at the start of each individual enemy's move, if that enemy is within 2 spaces of one hero, you roll a d6, and on a 1 or 2 they decide the heroes are a threat and attack them. Otherwise they keep running for the exit. Every time an enemy gets away, they move the darkness marker on the depth track 2 spaces, 3 if they're a large enemy. Every time the darkness track hits a blood spatter space, they all get to move 2 spaces. The monsters all get to move 2 spaces. Immediate dread cards are done right away, growing dread cards. For every 3 regular enemies you kill, the depth track posse marker moves 1. For every large enemy that's killed, it moves 2. With the hold back the darkness rolls, eventually you'll be able to roll higher than the numbers on the depth track. Once you roll higher than the posse marker, then you've broken the assault and you just have to mop up what monsters are there. So that's basically the setup. So let's start off with rolling for the low monsters. Now I have added, there won't be encounters in this one, but I have added more darkness, more growing dread cards out of some of the supplements, and I've added some of the Cinder-esque monsters just because we are near Cinder, so it makes sense that they would be coming up. So let's start with this one here first. No monster coming. This one here, no monster coming. This one here, no monsters. This one here. There is a low threat monster card, so a P dice worth of Hellbats. 3 Hellbats will be coming from here. And that will be part of the setup. So let me finish getting this set up and I'll be right back. So the 3 Hellbats are set up, so when the game starts they will move in initiative order. They're 2, because it's a level 4 posse, they get 2 elite abilities. One is number 2, so their horror hits now do 2 sanity damage, and they have +2 combat. They were number 2 and number 4. I have a feeling I might get a little overwhelmed with the number of cards and number of monsters here. Okay, I assume you roll for darkness before you roll for the monsters coming. So hold back the darkness, a 7 they do. Now we have to roll for each section again, so so we're going to have monsters coming out of the chasm. So you put this down. Now out of this one, no. Out of this one, no. Out of this one, yes. So monsters will be coming. And out of that one, no. So the Hellbats actually go first because of their initiative. And they have a move of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They get stopped because they can't go any further. And unfortunately, one of the other special rules that I didn't mention was if they can't go any further, they get double attacks in a berserk frenzy. So, and we know that we're going to start getting monsters out of these on the next turn. So they normally get 3 combat, so they're going to get 6 combat each. On a 1, 2, or 3, well, actually they're going to have to be on the lawman. 2 of them can attack the lawman, 1 can attack the bandido. So the lawman are the white. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well. So they hit on a 3, Oh, no, I'm completely wrong. They can move through other models because of their flight. So I'm going to have to redo these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does he attack? Does he stop to attack? He does not. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does he stop to attack? He does not. 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Does he stop to attack? He does not. 10, 11, 12. So they just keep on flying. So now it is the lawman's turn, and he's going to use his beast hunter rifle to attack these guys. He gets one reroll. That's one hit. So he got 2 hits. He's going to put his first hit on this one, and once per turn he gets to use a D8. So he does 7 damage. So he kills it. And now he's going to put one on the second one. That is defense of 2, health of 1. So he's killed 2. Now the bandido gets his turn. 2, 3, and 3. He's got a critical hit, which will be enough to kill that one. So they've killed 3, so they get to move the posse marker 1. Move all this, because we don't need that anymore. Other rules are you can scavenge as much as you want, and if you start your turn and you're not on a tile, you can do... So it's called the desperation rule. Any hero that has no enemies on their map tile may give up their attack to scavenge, recover a grit, read a once per fight, ready a once per fight item, or catch your breath. Now what I didn't do is roll to move for each of them, so white is the lawman, red is the bandido, and neither of them get a grit. So that's the end of the first turn. So now anywhere that there is the monster's approaching marker, you then draw to see what's coming. So in this one we have a P number of hungry dead. So we have 4 hungry dead coming here. And over there we have P hellbats again. 5 hellbats this time. So we're going to have 5 hellbats here, and they all just enter with initiative order. Let me get the hellbats, and let me get the hungry dead. So next thing is to roll for their elite abilities. The hellbat they get number 2 again, and number 6, which is plus 2 damage. So they've still got a 2, and they get a 6. You probably can't see that I'm putting those down. Now the hungry dead get a 4 and a 6. So they get plus 1 defense, so their defense is now 5. And number 6, the hungry dead are now fear 2. So now that we've done that, have to go through and see, are more monsters coming from here? No. Are more monsters coming from here? Yes. Over there? No. Where the hellbats are? Yes. And all the way over in that other corner? No. So we know that we got more monsters coming. So in initiative order, the hellbats will go first. and they can go 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do they stop to fight? No. 9, 10, 11, 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does it stop to fight? It does stop to fight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does it stop to fight? No. 11, 12. Does this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does it stop to fight? No. 11, 12, and then this one. 8, 9, 10. Does it stop to fight? No. So one of them attacks. 1, 2, 3, it's the lawman. 4, 5, 6, it's the bandido. Oh, he's attacking the bandido. 3 attacks this time. So he's got 2 hits. And their hits do 2 sanity damage. And they are plus 2 damage. So let's see if can he defend them. He defends them both. But their hits do sanity damage, so now he needs to roll for sanity, roll with his willpower. So he takes 3 sanity. This could be where we get into some problems. All right, so the Hellbats have gone. Now the lawman will attack. He's going to use a grit to reroll that. So he's got 2 hits. He's going to, well, he has to go for that one. So he's going to use his D8 on that one. 6 will be enough to kill it. That's right, he spins around, and now he's going to put his damage on this one. 2 is not enough to do anything, because its defense is 2. Now the bandido, oh, and roll to move. Oh, so he got a grit. I think he's still going to save that grit. Bandido is going to go. He's going to roll to move. No grit. Where's the other dice? Oh, here it is. Bandido is going to attack. He's going to use a grit to reroll these attacks. Still did not do great. He's got 2 critical hits. That's it. Alright, so his first critical, well, they only have 1. So that kills this one, and he's going to kill this one. So that is 20 experience each. So he's got an 80 so far. The lawman has gotten a 40. Now, Bandito has killed 4 of them, so he gets 4 of these. Can I get a grit? So he's actually gotten 3 grit. So he is at his max grit. Now it's the Hungry Dead's turn. They only move 2, but they get to climb out. 1, 2, 1. So this one has to go this way. 1. Does he attack? He does not attack, so he goes to 2. And then the last one has to climb out this way too. Does he attack? No. So they just try and run. Actually, he would have made it here, and he would have made it here. And that is the end of this turn. And I forgot to hold back the darkness last turn, and we failed. They killed 3 more, so this goes another one. So now, with a new turn, we hold back the darkness, and we pass. This exploration, or this monsters are 1 night terror. And that monster over there is 6 void spiders. Got all these fast moving critters. So now over on this side I've got night terror. So the night terror's 2 elites are 1 and 2. They are now escape 5, and the heroes are -2 damage on hits assigned to adjacent night terrors. Okay. And number 2 is their terror. More terror. And then the void spiders, 2 are 2 and 1 and 2. They're +3 health, and they have void venom. Use the markers here so I remember these things. Now everybody moves in initiative order. So the Hellbats are going to try to escape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think these guys are going to get away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. I forgot 11, 12. I got no shot at getting these guys. Now next in the queue are the void spiders, who have a move of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there should be 1 more. Let me get 1 more void spider. Now it is the lawman. He is kind of stuck. I think they're going to go, well, unfortunately he's got to go for the hungry dead because they're adjacent. So I guess he'll just use his rifle again. He is going to use a grit and re-roll those. Also roll to move, no grit. Roll to attack. So he's got 1 hit. He's going to put it on one of these guys. 6, that'll be enough to kill one. He doesn't have any sanity damage. He did have to roll for his fear. And then his spirit armor. Nope, so he takes 1 sanity. So he did take a sanity damage, which he just got better by killing it. He gets 20 experience. He doesn't have anything else super cool when he kills things. Now it's the bandido's turn. He gets to re-roll 1. Well, you know, let's see. He's going to use a grit Reroll all of them. Alright, so he's got a critical and 2 regular hits. Rolled a move, he would have gotten a grit, but he was at his max grit already. But now he's not. So he is going to... He's going to use the... He's going to use a critical hit on him. Well, yeah, their defense is 5. He does get +1 with his Dead Man's Iron, but he's going to use the critical hit and kill this guy outright. Let's roll and see if he gets a grit back. He does not. Now he is going to shoot at the first spider. 3. Their defense, oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Their defense is 0, but they have 3 health, so he kills 1. Does he get a grit? He does. Okay, and now he's going to shoot at the other one, and he kills it. And he's at his max grit, so I don't need to roll for that. And so he will get 20, 60 more experience. And they killed, put these off to the side. So they killed these 3 more, so they move it 1 more, and then they've got 1 small one here. And I forgot to roll to see if we've got more coming. So do we have any more coming out of here? Next turn, no. Where the Night Terror is? Yes. Where the one next to it is? No. This one? No. That one? Yes. So Night Terror is next, and he has a move of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these guys have a move of... Hungry Dead only have a move of 2. 1, 2. And that is the end of this turn. So now we have to hold back the darkness. Do not. That is a blood spatter. However, when he went across, they went across this blood spatter and this one, they should have had the opportunity to move it back. So for the first one, were they able to move it back? Did not. The other one that they crossed before this turn, he does. So actually, it would have moved here, so it would have moved here, so it's not a blood spatter. Now, we've done that. Now we've got to draw for what new monsters are coming. On this one here, we have, oh, a Night Terror and Void Spiders. So how many? 6 more Void Spiders. And on that one over there, we have tentacles. 4 tentacles. So let me go get the tentacles and more Void Spiders. This is not a happy day for us, so tentacles. They are initiative 2. And then their elite abilities are a 5 and a 1. So 1 is they paralyze people. And 5 is their +1 combat. Alright, so these 2 fly off the board. There was just nothing I could do about it. So that means, and I did screw up, they should have rolled a second time to see if they fight, because they were within 2 spaces. Alright, so these moves at 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Next is the Void Spiders. So these 4, they will move up to here. They each need to roll. On a 1 or 2, they stay and fight. So 2 of them stay and fight. 2 of them keep going. And these move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're just going to put them as a mass right here for right now. So those 2 who attack, they get 2 combat each, but they are... Ooh, they're plus 3 health. I forgot about that. No, they're not plus 3 health. They're just void venom. So, red is the bandido, white is the lawman. So 1 hit on the lawman, and he fails to defend it. So he gets hit for 2 damage. And I think void venom makes them -1 to hit for this turn. So the void venom means -1 to hit for this activation, and then he loses his void venom. And that's it for the spiders. So it's actually now, well, you're going to let the lawman go? No, you know what? I'm going to let the bandido go first. They're the same initiative. First he'll, well, it doesn't matter because, well, yeah, what's the escape for these guys? 4, so he'll roll to move. He would get a grit. He's still got range on these guys, so he's just not going to move. So he's going to roll to attack. That is a really, really bad one, so he is going to use a grit to re-roll all of this. Not much better, but he's got 2 criticals. Okay. 2 critical hits. Okay, he's got to use them on the void spiders. So, first one kills 1. Second one, he is... No, he's going to use a grit. Golly. So, he kills 1. They're not undead. See if he gets a grit back. He does not. Now it's the lawman's turn. Roll the move, no grit. He's going to attack. Ugh. He gets to reroll 1. He hits, so he's going to have to go for this guy. He's 3, 4, 5. Oh, he has no defense. So it doesn't matter. That's enough to kill him. So that's 3 more. They get to move this again. He gets 20. Heals suit. Oops. Would heal 2 sanity, but he's already healed all his sanity. Golly gee, that's their turn. Next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's still not there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next would be the tentacles, who have a move of 6. And I forgot to roll to see if we got more monsters out of everywhere for next turn. So, more monsters out of here? Yes. More monsters out of there? No. More monsters out of there? Yes. More monsters out of that one? Yes. And more monsters out of the far one? No. Oh, egad. Oh, and then these guys move 2. Ooh, this is bad. Alright. So this exploration token, what comes out? 1 hell vermin. Out of this one, a slasher. And out of this one, more tentacles. 6 more tentacles. Ugh. So a hell vermin, a slasher, and some tentacles. Okay, so now we have our hell vermin, slashers, and tentacles. The slasher and the hell vermin are large. Let's give them some elite abilities. A 3 and a 6 for the slasher, and for the hell vermin, a 1 and a 3. Okay. But still, the spiders are the only ones that have a higher initiative at this point. They are within 2, so let's roll and see if either of them stay to fight. One of them turns around and comes back to fight. One goes away. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we're going to lose him as well. Oh, then we've got 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we've got these guys, so we need to roll and see if any of them stay to fight. 2 of them stay to fight. The rest are here. The problem with them staying to fight is it ties these guys up. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so the extra one is going against the bandido. So 4 on the bandido and 2 on the lawman. They're a 4 to hit, so actually we got that many hits. Now let's roll some defense rolls. And the bandido, he's going to use a grit. And he saves 1 more, so it's 2 damage, but he gets his 5+ armor. So he takes 1 damage. That's it for their turn. So now it is the bandido and the lawman. The bandido is going to go first. Roll to move. He gets a grit. He will attack. He's going to use a grit to reroll these. Oh, but he's got void venom, so he's going to reroll that one too. And he gets nothing else. So he's just got 2 critical hits. Alright, so the first one on this guy kills him. The second one on that guy kills him. These guys are here. He gets to roll, see if he gets more grit. He gets 1 more grit. Lawman is going to go. Gets to reroll 1. That's a miss. Crap. So he'll roll to kill that guy. 1, but they are also a beast, so that's 4, plus his other one is a 5, so he kills that one. So that's 3 more of these guys gone. That's 1 more. That means the bandido can see if he can move back the darkness track. He cannot. And I think I forgot to hold back the darkness that turn, but we do it. And dole out some. They're going to get a lot of experience. I don't think there's any shot of these guys winning, but they will get a lot of experience. Next in the queue, oh, you know what, I don't know what, oh, the hell vermin should have already gone. So he climbs out. And does he attack? He attacks. So let's have him attack. His combat is 3. 1, 2, 3 for the lawman, 4, 5, 6 for the bandido. So he attacks the lawman. Gets 2 hits. Lawman will defend. And he defends them both. But that changes everything. Oh, that does change everything. So we would have put him back. The lawman would have attacked him with his hit. Now, I screwed up, so we're going to leave it at that. Next is, in initiative order, would be the slasher, who can move 5. 5. Next is the night terrors. Alright, so he's got to go 1, 2. Let's see if he attacks. No. But he can't get past, so he's going to get double attacks. Because he can't push heroes out of the way. So he's going to attack with 8 combat, because he goes into a frenzy. 1, 2, 3, it's the bandito. 4, 5, 6, it's the lawman, so he attacks the bandito. He gets 1 hit, because he hits on 5s. They're going to have to start doing terror now, too. Bandito will defend, and he defends. This one goes 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is right where he is. Now the tentacles go. They can't go anywhere. Let's see if these two decide they're going to attack. One does. One doesn't. These guys will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they just all stack up here. And I know what the bandito is going to do this next turn. So the bandito, and then these guys move 1, 2. That's everything. Oh, but the slashers have to attack. The tentacles, I mean. So 3 combat. So that's going to be 3 on each of them. They hit on 4s. And 6s, I think, automatically do some damage, right? Yeah. So that's 3 automatic damage. Well, not 3 automatic damage, so the bandito gets to roll his armor. So 3 damage. Now let's roll for our defense. So the bandito is 3 more damage. Roll for his armor. So he takes 3 more damage. And that is the end of the turn, except for, anybody come out of here? No. Anybody come out of here? No. Anybody come out of over there? No. Behind the tentacles there? No. The other behind the tentacles? Yes. So now it's the next turn. Let's hold back the darkness. We fail. Growing Dread card. Any hero KO during the remainder of the adventure only rolls a single D8 on the Madness chart. However, what I forgot again was on a 4, 5, or 6, the Bandido could have moved it back. He doesn't. Okay, so that makes it Spider's turn, so 3 of them need to see. They don't. Okay. He's out, so that's another 2. And now it is, I'm going to let the Bandido go, and he's going to throw dynamite. And he is going to throw it, I forgot. He's going to throw it on that guy right there. So the first bounce is a 2. Which puts it here. Second bounce is a 4. Which puts it here. I forgot. Oh, first he had to roll to hit, and he actually hit, so never mind. It stays there, which was stupid, because now that hits the dang lawman. I don't know what I was thinking there. Alright, so D6 wounds to this thing. 5, that's enough to kill it. D6 wounds to that one. Just 1. D6 wounds to this one. It's enough to kill it. D6 wounds to that one. 1. D6 wounds to the Night Terror. 4. D6 wounds to the lawman. 1. So that is another 3 down. We hit a blood spatter space. So he can try and move back the darkness, and he does. That's his turn. Lawman will use his Beast Hunter rifle. Gets 1 reroll. He misses it, so he's got 1 critical. And he is going to put it on the Hell Vermin. He's going to use his D8 for 5 damage. And unfortunately, that is the end of their turn. Oh, and I forgot to draw a monster over there. Is more tentacles, but well, let's see how many. 4. Do I have 4 dead tentacles? Oh, here it is. I do have enough tentacles to put these out. At least I don't have to pull out another monster card. So now, unfortunately, these guys are out. We're getting really close there. Now I need to see if the Hell Vermin attacks them or runs away. Because I think he's next, isn't he? Yes. He runs away now. And now it is Bandido's turn. He gets a grit. And I think what he is going to do... Oh, I forgot to hold back the darkness. A 7 they do not. He's going to have to throw another dynamite. He's going to move his 1, 2... No, he's going to throw a dynamite back into this group here. Roll to hit. He hits, so it goes right on this guy here. So he takes 2 damage. How many do they have? They have 4. He's going to use a grit to reroll that. Alright, he kills him. Now this one here kills him. This one here, that's 3 more total, so we go to here. Let's get this one, kill him, or hopefully he's going to use a grit to reroll that. He kills him. Oh, and then we got the one more there. Let's see if we can kill him. He's going to use a grit to reroll that and kills him. He's down to 1 grit now. Now it's the lawman's turn. He's going to go 3, 2, 3. He's going to shoot at this guy. He's got no choice. If that guy leaves, they're done. He's got a hit and a critical. His critical 7, 8, 9, 10. That takes him up to 15. Then he's going to do his last one. 6, that'll be enough to kill him. That's a large monster dead. He's barely had a line of sight on him. So that's 2 more. 1, 2. He can see if he can go back on the... He does not send the depth track back. But he does get to roll. He killed 4, so 4 grits. He gets 2 grit back. And we're still going to lose, because these guys are going to go 1, 2. He's going to have to come cut them off. There's just no choice. Now we have a problem with the slashers next. You can go 4 or 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't push a large model out of the way. So 5. Now these guys go. Does he attack? No. So he goes 5. 4, 5. This one. 1, 2, 3. Does he attack? Yes, he stops. And he attacks the bandido with 4 attacks. 1 hit. The bandito does not save. He's going to use a grit. And he saves it. These guys each need to take 2, 4 terror. Well, no, on the same tile, so they each need to take 2 terror hits. Red is the bandito. The lawman saves 1. And he has his spirit for the other one. Nope, he takes one, the bandido takes two. And they probably should have taken one last turn as well, so let's do another round. So the bandido takes another one and a two. These guys can move 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ish. These guys each have a wound on them. He has 5 wounds on him. I forgot these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I already moved those. So now we also need to reroll for next turn. Monsters? Yes. Crap. Monsters? Yes. Monsters? No. Monsters over there? Yes. And then the last one? Yes. Oh, there is a lot of monsters coming out this time. Alright. So that's the turn. Hold back the darkness. All we can do is hope that we can end that. That's a 9. So no more monsters will come. So these guys are gone. They don't make it. I think. Let me double check that. Because Hold Back the Darkness would have come before that. Nope, all enemy approaching markers are removed and no more enemies will arrive. But we still have problems. There's no one faster than our heroes. So the lawman will move 5. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. And he has to shoot at him. Gets a reroll. It's 2 hits. He's going to shoot once with this. Doing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 minus 3, so it does 4 damage. And then his other one does 6. 10 minus 3 is another 7, that's 14. That's actually enough to kill him. Which would move this 1, 2, which gives him a chance to move it back. He does move the darkness back 1. And now the bandido is stuck where he is at. So he is just going to have to fight as best he can. Okay, he's going to re-roll this one. So he's got 2 criticals, so he's going to, and 2 regular. So first critical is going to go on the Night Terror for 5. That'll take him up to 9. Second critical on the Night Terror is 6. That'll kill him. And he does not get a grit. Roll to move. he does not get a grit. Alright, and so he's down. So they are worth... Okay, that still leaves him 2 regular hits. So he will put the first regular hit on this tentacle right here for nothing. And he'll put a second one on him for another nothing. Okay. Next is the slasher. He is large and he can move things out of his way, so 1, 2, 3. He's right there. Does he stop to fight? He does not. 3, 4, 5. So he's there. Next, do these 2 slashers hang around? They do not. So they actually go past him. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Does this one stop? No. Does that one stop? Yes, he stops to fight. So 3, 4, 5, 6. He stops here. Now these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 5. Okay, so does he stop to fight? No. And the others, doesn't matter because they're stuck. And then these 2 move too. And next is Hold Back the Darkness. We do not. And that makes the lawman goes next. Roll to move. 2, so that's a 3. And can he escape this guy? No, he's going to use... No. Crap. So he's going to attack. Gets to reroll 1. So he's going to roll to try and kill this one. He kills him. Moves this forward 1 more. Gives him a chance to try and move stuff back again. He does not. He does get some experience. Heals 2 sanity. Now the bandido gets to go. Roll to move. He gets 5. Can he disengage? A 3. He cannot escape them. This could be a problem. Alright, well, he's going to have to shoot his way. Well, you know what? He has 1 more dynamite that he's going to throw. He will throw it right on that guy there. And he hits. So, alright. Damage to this guy in the back. He's dead. Damage to this guy in the middle. He takes 1. You know what? I think he is going to use a grit to re-roll it and kills him. Alright, that's 2 chances to get grit back. No. Alright, so for this guy, that's a 3. They have 4 health. He's going to use 1 more grit and try and kill him too. So he kills him. Now does he get a grit? He does not. This one, 4 kills him. Does he get a grit? He does not. Last one on this guy, he kills him. So that is 5 of these guys down. Does he get a grit? He does get a grit. So he's back to 2 grit. So that's, now we've got 3. So that's 2 more, which means he hits another blood spatter, which means he can try to move the darkness back 1, and he does. But that's his turn. That's all he can do. So now, Slasher's turn. Does he attack the bandido? He does not, so he moves 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now the tentacles move. Does he attack him? He does. This one, 1, 2, 3. Does he attack him? He does not. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then that is, and then they each move 1, 2. I've only got 1 more turn before these guys leave, so now it is hold back the darkness. We do. The lawman moves. 1 gets a grit. Can he escape? He does. So he can move his 2, which means, oh, he's still, but he escaped. If he escapes, can he shoot at something else? I don't know. What if he just moved 1? He's got line of sight. That's a better deal, because now, oh no, he's still stuck with him. Maybe instead of taking the grit, he should re-roll his move. That's what he'll do. So he would be able to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now he can use his Beast Hunter rifle. Reroll the miss. A crit and a regular. So his crit on the first one here kills her. Crit on the second one there. Or I mean a regular on that one does nothing. So he's still in trouble. Yeah, that was a better move to not take the grit. Oh, and I could have used a D8. I screwed that up. So he escaped. He does not have the grit. I should have done that earlier, but I completely forgot that you can re-roll instead of taking the grit. So now it's the bandido. He moves 3. So he will shoot at things. It's not, well, he's going to use a grit to re-roll. He still didn't do, well, he's got 2 crits. Slasher has 6 health, but let me see. He did not have anything that helped, gave him more. Alright, so he's going to put his first crit on the Slasher for 3. He's going to put his second crit on the Slasher for 6, so he kills the Slasher. Okay, that doesn't matter anymore. So Slasher is now dead. He moves to this one. Does he attack the bandido? He does not, so he moves 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one goes 1, 2, 3, and they both have to see if they attack him. So him, he attacks him. This guy, he does not, so he'll keep on, well, they'll keep on moving. But that means he gets an attack when, if he hadn't, he would have just ignored him. So that is 3 attacks. That is 2 hits. Defends him both. That is the end of the turn. Oh crap, I'm still going to lose. Well, maybe not. Okay. Hold back the darkness. We do not. The lawman moves 5, but can he disengage from this one that attacked him? Can he escape? No, and he does not have... He does not have a grit. Okay, so we now are... Okay, he'll fire his 2 guns. Gets 1 reroll. He'll put it on this guy there. And he does nothing. Alright. I don't remember which one had a wound. Alright, the bandido. Roll the move. He is not going to take that. He's going to reroll. Or he's reroll his move roll. So he can move 3. 1, 2, 3. And use a grit for an additional move roll. One, which gives him a grit, which he'll just use for an additional move roll. Oh, that was a 1, 2. Actually, he doesn't need to do that. He can keep his grit. Forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what is his range? Except he wants to go here, not there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So his judge will get to him. The dead man's iron will get to him. So, but he's next to him now. He's adjacent. But he's not being attacked, but he's adjacent. So, roll. He will use his grit to re-roll these. That's his last grit. So he has 3 crits and a regular. He's going to use a crit on this one. This crit here. For 1 damage. He's going to have to use his second crit on him for 1 damage. That's 2. He's going to use his regular on him now to kill him. Does he get another grit? He does not get a grit. So he's going to use his last crit on this guy here. That's a 6, so that gets him. And that is the end of his turn. Oh. Oh, does he get a grit? No. It is now this guy's turn. He's the only one left. Does he attack? It really all comes down to this. If he attacks him, well, he's got, or him, so he's got to roll for both of them. Red is the bandido, white is the lawman. If he attacks them, they got a shot. If he doesn't, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And his move is 6. He'll escape and we lose. He attacks the lawman. So that's 3 attacks. That is 2 hits. Can he defend? He defends 1. So he takes 3 damage. Whew. He's close. And now, ooh, hold back the darkness. We do not. It's a growing dread card. Betrayed by the traveler you met on the road, you have lost the upper hand. The enemy knows where you are and wants you to come closer. Heroes may not use grit during the first turn of the next fight. Oh well, that's not going to matter. Alright, so the lawman can go. He gets 1 hit, he gets to reroll 1, he gets 2 hits. He puts them both on them, and that's enough to kill. Well, is the tentacle a beast? No, he's void. Oh, his defense is only 2. That is it. They won, but just barely. If it was not for the bandido being able to push stuff back, and if it wasn't for the lawman escaping once, and I did have to rethink that when I realized he couldn't go anywhere. 3 dynamite, and that 1 lucky roll at the end where it attacked the lawman instead of leaving. Yeah, they very well could have lost that. Maybe should have lost that. Um, Actually, and I missed one growing dread card during the whole shenanigans. This is another one that talks about a final fight, so that would be a non-applicable. So that one didn't matter. Yeah, that was pretty massive. So they do manage to do it. I am going to double check and make sure I did not miss. When you roll a grit, I'm pretty sure you can take it as, I mean, when you roll a 1, I'm pretty sure you can take it as just doing another move immediately. You can use to add a d6 to your hero's movement. So basically, and you can do it, and you can use it immediately. So that part was okay. Well, they've closed the gate. They used up pretty much everything they had. Oh, so now they need to... I don't think they... Oh, they get 4 loot cards and $200. So they each get $200 and 4 loot cards. And then they get to go back, and then they really start. I'm surprised nothing... I put a bunch of cinder monsters in there, and none of them happened. So the bandido... Oh, D3 Darkstone, we didn't need that. 2 more Darkstone for him. And 20 experience. An artifact. He gets a healing stone. Once per adventure, heal 2d6 wound sanity, any mix from a single hero. And 20, so he's at 40 experience. Another dark stone, and he's at 70 experience. And $50 and 20, so 90 experience. Which means that is 180 for him because he gets double. Let me reshuffle. The lawman gets 50 and 20. He gets blood money d6 times 25. Alright, so 125 and up to 40 experience. He gets 60 experience in an artifact. Hell pistol, range 6, shots 2. On each hit with the hell pistol, you may take up to 3 corruption hits to do +1 damage. Yeah, I think that one's going to get sold. And then last is draw a gear card. So and he gets a total of 80 experience. Gain 2 whiskey tokens. Oops, wrong one. And he'll just give those to the bandido. And that is it. Oh, he gets his 80 experience. And then they have to roll for corruption. So the lawman has 4 that he needs to roll for. So 2 of them, he can get his willpower saves. So he takes 1 corruption. His max corruption is 5. The bandido, on the other hand, is now at 8, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he takes 3 corruption hits. And his willpower. So he takes 2 more corruption. 1 more and he's got a mutation. So that is it. They are going to leave. They're going to head back to the town and see what comes next. Looks like it includes harbingers and lava men and stuff. So hopefully that'll be a good one, and then we really start getting into Cinder itself. Alright, so thanks for watching. Hopefully I didn't screw up too many times. When I go back and look, I'll make notes on what I missed.